course, I
Dean's
got
allergic to good stuff. Yeah.
Shut up!
So,
Like, I don't know. I gotta still appreciate. It's not like I don't appreciate good stuff.
Do you?
Yes, I totally do.
Like what?
I just watched Furiosa. I loved it. Like
Maybe I have to
Furiosa.
reevaluate my tastes. Maybe that movie wasn't as good as I thought.
Oh my god. Are you okay, sir? Oh god, congratulations on unlocking a weird memory.
What?
You remember that old show on Nickelodeon called Blam?
Yeah?
Remember that? You remember the segment Prometheus and Bob?
Yeah?
For some reason, you going reminded me of that alien. Where all
That
you
was
do is-
what he would say.
Yeah, and it's just she's just communicating
That
with
is-
this poor king.
That is what he said, you.
Again, why the fuck am I gonna remember shit like this and not anything important? No, my brain is just filled with 90s cartoons and remember this thing instead of like
Remember the 90s.
remember all that. Remember
You
when
can upgrade rarity, huh?
I don't think you can, no, unfortunately.
Okay. That's the grind, buddy. Holy shit, we can go up to 29 now.
Oh, nice.
But do I?
I don't know. You're running out of crystals. I mean, maybe you could get away with it. You did unlock everything. So.
What do we even do with crystals?
Good point.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. The Ragnarok.
During Lightbringer, damage dealt. Break a spirit. Yeah, you know what? We'll give this a shot. We'll see how this makes me upset.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dean.
He's Dean.
That's Donnie.
Donnie.
There's our AD. Yeah, right.
Fuck, man.
Let's
Is it
continue
winter
playing.
yet?
Let's continue playing some more Strangers of Paradise.
Ah, yes, the old look behind you stratagem.
I still haven't used any of these crests.
Forbidden technique. Well, maybe you should.
I probably should. I don't.
Like, what if you did?
imagine using all the systems of the game.
Imagine dragons.
No.
You know what? Fuck Imagine Dragons. Imagine hedgehogs.
Damn, I would imagine hedgehogs.
I don't want to imagine hedgehogs. I already imagined echidnas. It sucked.
Well, okay. I didn't know that was what your fucking Sonic OC is. Can you even make that in Sonic Forces?
I actually, for real, I think so.
Wow.
It'd be kind of more silly if you could.
Does like friggin' Ken Penders show up to give you a personal pat on the back or what?
No. Because he just shows up to sue you instead.
Oh yeah, you're right, my bad.
Yeah. What a...
You fucking kidding me with what my life is right now? I hate this zone.
God dang it.
I hate this zone. What, now they're down there, bro?
Yeah, go break. There, did you do it?
I guess.
Yeah, I knew this. Alright.
I hate him.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck Ken Penders.
I mean, that's the correct response.
Yeah!
Yes, we
No, I'm not gonna disagree.
Until we find a way past this.
It's like the lava's hardened.
Great. We can expand our search.
What possesses a man to absolutely just destroy a comic universe because he's upset over his OC?
It happens
It's his
all the time.
I mean, that's also true.
Yeah. True.
I don't know. The thing,
It's fucking weird.
like, how many creatives were given complete control of a project, and surprise, they turned out to be kind of egomaniacs about it.
Went absolutely mad with power over his whatever.
Fucking hemipeens.
God. What's It's fine. They deleted the comic, restarted over, and apparently it's in a much better position than it ever was now.
Is it?
Apparently, I've heard good things about
Is
it.
that real?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, I've heard that ever since they rebooted the comic and got rid of all the Penders characters, they've been doing much better.
They got rid of Knuckles?
No,
What?
all the other characters are related to Knuckles. Just
Oh, okay.
all of his fucking.
They got rid of his cowboy hat.
all of his 30 cousins.
Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles, Knuckles, Knuckles and Knuckles.
To be fair, the show ruined his cowboy hat. Okay, like
Got a talent for destruction.
it took
I was
something.
gonna say, like, fucking, it's weird that, I don't know, people were talking about whether or not the show was taking a shot at Ken Penders with that. And then, like, they made a product that kind of made me wish I was seeing something by Penders instead. Like, I don't know, at least it would have been... It might not have been funny in the way that Ken Penders would intend, but it would have been at least funny.
Ugh. Garbage. Such badness.
Profound badness.
And it's even worse because it's like, listen, the Sonic movies were pretty good. So how do you take something that's like at least pretty good and then screw it up?
Greed mostly, I guess.
Greed, not wanting to use Knuckles. I'm still.
That's related to greed.
Yeah, because that's
Like, let's-
CGI cost.
Yeah, let's create something that has the fucking the as detailed of characters as the movies, and then, you know, none of the budget.
Just having an awkward family dinner.
Oh no.
Oh no, are you okay? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like, let's have an awkward family dinner and then occasionally cut to Knuckles' face because it's funny. Alright.
Was that like a known actor or the mother?
I don't know. I want to say I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I'll look it up later. I feel like she might have been in something else. But...
Yeah, because
I don't
this
know.
feels like that also could have just been somebody's mother.
Right!
She just wandered onto the set and then they were like, well, we've already shot this, like, this is just an episode now. We don't have the budget to not use this.
You didn't even see the episode where Knuckles was just like, peace out, I'm not showing up this episode.
No, I saw too much of it. Like, Friendo was shitposting GIFs.
Oh my god.
And that was more than I needed to see.
Right. Fuck. There, have a heal. No, it was not good, and it's like, I don't know. I think it says something about that show that's like, I can't finish
I
this.
saw the fucking rock coming and I still got hit by it.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what did it need to hold you over? Like, what does the Acolyte have that friggin' Knuckles doesn't, dude?
We'll use this to
Have decent action, I guess.
Dean needs.
Here's the thing. The action wasn't bad when they had it.
Yeah.
Like, freaking... As shitposty as the Jewish dinner scene is, like, the part where they do the rotating camera action scene?
Yeah, that feels like that's out of a movie. That's so cool. But that's like 1% of the episode, unfortunately.
Bruh, okay. How many percents of fucking Acolyte is
the action?
lightsaber fight?
2% of the.
Okay.
Dean
that
needs
1%
2%
matters.
jiggly keys.
But
Sick.
here, have a heal. No, that's not a heal.
Aw, cringe.
I just was laughing at our poor friend having PTSD flashbacks. He's like, this is too accurate. They managed to perfectly capture the spirit of an awkward family dinner in a
Yeah.
Jewish family.
I believe it.
I have a different religion family. I still feel the awkward family.
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say, like, I'm not even Jewish, and like that,
Oh, yeah.
that felt like it hit for me. Oh,
Yeah.
we paved this way.
Ah, okay. God damn.
God damn, this greatsword is pretty good. It's a pretty alright sword.
It's only great though. It's not super.
Ready to try again?
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little super, it's some kind of artifact, but, you know. Like, I didn't vote for it.
Sure.
Or
God,
See what's inside.
every time I say that now.
Watch out.
I've been saying that shit for 20 years, Dean.
What?
I didn't vote for it. And it sounds like it's fucking political ass current year joke for the last decade.
Yeah, but it's
no,
not.
it's a tale as old as time. It's the same goddamn thing every time. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I suppose.
I mean, not quite on that same level, but it's just like I feel like I've been saying "ugh" for forever. That's like oof, but it's like that's like people saying no, that's a Minecraft thing. But it's like I swear I've been saying that much longer than Minecraft was a thing.
How long do you think
Well, here's the
Minecraft's been a thing?
Minecraft has been around for almost as long as League of Legends.
Christ, you know what? That is also fair.
Platforming.
Fucking hell.
What? The hell? What?
Where'd
where
you
did,
go?
Where did Lester?
Oh, down right here, right here. You see where I am?
No.
Yeah, right there. Down.
Why are we going this way?
I think there's bullshit over here.
There's just like a chest or something, right?
Yeah.
Turns out there was nothing.
There was nothing.
But
We've been fooled. It must have been an orb. If there
It
was
must have
nothing
been
there, I
a-
guarantee
There
you
was
it was
a
an orb.
or an orb.
Yeah.
Or I had a revelation, Dean.
Uh-huh.
It's an orange orb. It's an orb. There was an orb down there, dude.
your oral or boat hurt all of us.
It's like Kenshin.
Motherfucker.
Got him.
Did.
That was rough.
We must do better next time.
God.
I still need to watch the new show.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they remake that too?
Yeah.
Because they're remaking fucking everything.
Yeah. Well,
Or
we watched Trigun. Now we have to watch Kenshin, and then we're gonna watch what's coming up next. Magic Knight Rayearth. And then we're gonna watch the Ranma, and then we gotta catch up on Urusei Yatsura. Urusei Yatsura. Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
I have no interest in like half of those.
Okay.
Now the question I thought was, it said new project, does that mean actually explicitly it's like new story? Or is it just a
It-
retelling?
I mean,
It
it,
might
could
be a
literally
retelling.
mean anything.
Yeah. But,
Like, what are we talking about?
Ray Earth.
Oh,
it could be
I mean,
anything. Literally.
Yeah, it could literally be anything.
like.
They're just announcing, hey, there's a new rare thing.
Like.
It's purposefully that vague.
I mean, hell, I even forgot this is a thing that they did, but there was a thing that they did with Cardcaptor Sakura Clear. It's just like, oh, they just made another season of Cardcaptor Sakura, and it literally just picks up where it began, but also everyone has modern technology now because the series is just like that.
What?
Yeah, no, they literally pretend, like, the start of the show, it's like, oh yeah, I'm Sakura, I've got all the cloud cards. Oh, but everyone has, like, smartphones now and everything. But, like, literally no time has passed at all. But no, now everyone has, like, all the tech that they shouldn't have had, because it's, like, comic book time or whatever. Like,
I'm gonna be sick. I mean, it seems cool. I guess. Is it good?
I watched a couple episodes. It's pretty good, but I didn't watch more of it because, of course, I got
Dean's
distracted.
allergic to good stuff, though.
Shut up!
So,
I'll-
So I had this talk with you, Dean, a while back, right? And I wonder how accurate you would say this is, right? Because I remember telling you like action in things bore me, right? Which is why like to make a point, right? Something like John Wick, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't really entice me that much.
Yeah.
Except for like the world building shit that got worse with every movie.
Sure. Right.
That means we're making progress.
But like, you know, Mad Max works because like there's characterization amongst the action and shit, right? It's something that like that tickles my brain a little bit, makes me think like, you know, there's something going on there. What is it? Let's explore that, shall we? So, is it for you, right, that something that is good does not tickle your brain as much because you need to formulate how it would be better? This is how you enjoy entertainment now.
How goddamn miserable. Sorry.
Would you say that that is accurate?
I don't know. You say it like that, it's like maybe it is. Oh God, maybe that's just my
That
life
is-
now.
That is some sad juju.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Fuck, man. I'm so sorry.
Maybe my brain is just broken. I don't know, man.
Is this the right way?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be. I think cubes are up ahead.
There's something.
A nuisance. Be ready for
Yeah, there's a nuisance.
Okay. Like, I don't know. I gotta still appreciate. It's not like I don't appreciate good stuff.
Do you?
Yes, I totally do.
Like what?
I just watched Furiosa. I loved it.
Fuck, man.
Like
Maybe I have
Furious-
to reevaluate my tastes. Maybe that movie wasn't as good as I thought.
Oh my god. Like Furiosa, I'm saying Fall Guy was gonna be my second favorite movie of the year. I think Furiosa bumped it off to third. Like,
What was the first?
Dune.
Oh, nerd.
Shut up.
We share a household with this nerd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
one more secret uncovered.
Wee!
This is a Borm.
It's like, I don't know, like, would you consider Massive Weight and Unbearable Talent a good or a bad movie?
What is that?
That's the one with Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal.
Oh. That's definitely a bad movie.
That's a bad movie to you?
Why?
Because I like that one a lot.
You can like it and it be a bad movie. I enjoyed it for the time that we watched it. I wouldn't watch it again, and I wouldn't watch it alone.
All right.
That movie was only enjoyable for the friendship that we could have and the laughing at it that was shared.
Sure. Okay.
I would not seek that movie out on my own. You okay over there,
No,
buddy?
I'm down. Up here, I got you. You have that. Thank you. Damn. Hold on.
Yep.
I got a lot of good shit.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Ah, watch out, Boulder.
Impressed.
Well, oh,
Close.
here, let me help.
Here, you break him. There you go.
I just need his bits.
That's fair.
Why are you glowing red? What has happened
I
to you?
want to say I've got something enchanted on me, but that doesn't make sense because I've got water as my enchantment, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
And
either.
it's not like it just wore off, so I don't know.
Cubes.
I need a break.
All right. Touch cube, let's go.
But yeah, it's like if I can't enjoy it by thinking about it, at least I can enjoy it by laughing about it.
Sure.
And in some cases, those things also overlap.
All right.
Oh, hey, it's Orb.
Red orb.
But I don't know. It's like sometimes I don't know. I like things that make me think more about like the concept presented, you know, rather than the concept wasted. I guess.
Sure. That's
Whereas
fair.
you're on the other foot.
Yeah, yeah. And
You look at something like Acolyte and you're like, oh, this could have been better. How would I do it?
Yeah.
But I don't have that energy in me anymore.
That's fair.
If I'm gonna fucking think of a story, I want to think of my own story. I don't want to think of fucking, how I would unfuck somebody else's story.
Okay, you know what? I understand that. Like, I like to do that where I just look at a story and go, hey, what are some things we could have here that'll work? But
That's not what I'm talking about though, because that would be fine in my book. But you're talking about like, oh, this fucking thing sucks, but it's got like some ideas that almost could have been something interesting. Let's see how much of that we can like cut away or like tweak a bit to be something better. Or I don't know, dude. Like the more that I hear you talk about it, right? Okay, let me refrain from being presumptuous, but let me put a feeler out for you, right? Because I've asked you before under more strenuous conversation, right? Like, what do you find redeemable about something like the Acolyte, right?
Give us everything you've got. We'll always be a step ahead.
So, I don't know. Answer that question. Like, what would you
the
redeem?
things that I like about the Acolyte so far, right, are some, like I said, some of the ideas that are presented. Like,
Give me an idea of the ideas.
And like, it is unfortunate that it's like, they say in the show, a Jedi does not pull his weapon unless they're ready to kill, right? And it's like, that would be a cool idea, except for the fact that they constantly, like, pull out their weapons. So it's like,
Come on, man.
Until they pull out the lightsaber, they constantly do this thing where they're just using their, They're using like wushu fighting skills. They're unarmed hand-to-hand combat to try and subdue their opponent. It's like, okay, that's like an idea, and then it gets ruined because later they just pull out the lightsaber. Like,
I mean, here's the thing, right?
yeah,
Okay, if I look at that purely without thinking about the show or even having watched the show, because I'll be real,
Yeah,
I don't remember a damn thing about it
Fair.
anymore, right?
yeah,
But like just hearing that on paper, it's like, well, of course later on they just whip out the fucking saber anyway, because that's when shit is serious.
Yeah.
It's they've gone beyond the point of like thinking about their morality and their code, and now is just, I already know you, I know that I must stop you, and I'm willing to do so at whatever means necessary,
Yeah.
right? But I don't know that I ever saw any of this wushu shit that you're talking about. Not in a way that fucking, like, matters. You know?
yeah. Like, because I don't know, like, I'm thinking of, like, the beginning where Carrie Ann Moss is trying to, like, use hand-to-hand, and she's messing with the Acolyte. And then later, when they're trying to bring in the Acolyte and Soul's, like, using hand-to-hand, and it's all fine and dandy, and then, like, people show up and start using lightsabers, it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like everybody... I
point.
just remember that scene where, like, a whole bunch of Jedi are there to fight, like, the one person or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're all using fucking lightsabers and shit. And I don't get it. Like, where does this supposed morality come from? Like, I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking about freaking Carrie Ann Moss.
Yeah, Carrie Ann Moss.
Who am I?
Carrie Ann Moss?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Okay, but like here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
This is the one
So
for a change.
I hear you talk about it a lot, right? Where it's like, well, here's this awful thing, right?
Yeah.
And you'll point it out that like this is wasted potential. It didn't. I'm sorry. Did we check this over here?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
invisible
All right.
wall.
Weird snow.
Why even put an invisible wall? Why not just stretch this out to fucking?
Yeah, just put another pillar there and boom, easy.
Yeah, weird. I don't know. For me, like I think about shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, the enjoyment for me there would be thinking of how could this be done better, or how could this be done well, or how would I do it, right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of food for thought there.
There's one.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like you engage with it on that level. Like you're content to enjoy, like you're content to talk about how bad it is, but not how good it could be. Or like to talk about how good it could be, but not explore how it could be good, if that makes sense.
I don't know. Like I was talking to my
God, I forgot about the seizure ground.
Yeah, no, it just does that. And like I was talking to my friend last night, and like one change that I could say would probably make this good would be to like take the third episode and split it up amongst the first 2 or 3 episodes, because the third episode flashes back, and all it does is tell the audience information that we've basically already learned through exposition. So I think,
Here's what I think, right?
yeah,
Having gone far enough to know that having seen you go far enough to know that they
This might be worth using.
redo the flashback from another perspective.
Yeah.
I understand what they were going for now, where it's like, I used to have these old children's books, right? They were like, you know, the classic fucking fairy tales and shit.
yeah,
Like Jack and the Beanstalk. But then, like, you have a opposite version where it's from the supposed bad guys.
Oh yeah, I had one for the Three Little Pigs.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. I remember reading the one for Jack and the Beanstalk, where it's the giants just like, this little man, he broke into my home and he stole all my shit.
okay.
What the fuck is this camera doing?
Yeah, I don't know. It was doing weird shit.
This whole zone feels questionable. But yeah, it feels like that. Like, wouldn't it be cool if like you saw this from like, you know, here's this concept we introduce, and then here's what really happened, kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
But like, it doesn't deliver on that promise, really, you know? Because like, there's not enough intrigue, I'd say, to be like, oh yeah, this is like, let's explore this from a different angle, right?
yeah,
And then when you explore it from that other angle, it also decides like everybody there is like limp dick. It's like you build up all this fucking intrigue of like, why did this guy, like, what atrocities did they commit that this guy was willing to like sacrifice himself to atone for his sins, you know?
Yeah.
And like, what was what's the secret that this guy's trying to hide? Because you're talking about fucking Saul being like mysterious and wanting to handle it on his own. Like, I don't think it took a whole lot of thought to be like, oh yeah, he's trying to keep it a secret. He's trying to keep it under wraps. He doesn't want any of the other Jedi to know what happened, etc., right? Mm-hmm. And like, to that extent, it also makes the there's no ambiguity to the claims that the dark side sister makes, May,
Yeah.
right? Because she's right. She's just right. Like, he tried to hide it that whole time, and he never was like, yeah, May killed all your family. I'm sorry, Osha, right?
Yeah.
But like, he didn't not tell her that. I'm looking over your shoulder through some of the scenes as in the second or third episode or whatever, they're confronting each other about it, right?
Yeah.
And Osha's blatantly like, I can never forgive her. And she's all like filled with friggin' Anakin Skywalker rage as she's like, she killed my whole family. You're not my master. You can't tell me not to be angry. And it's like, he straight up does not say like, that's not true, or you don't understand. He's just like, hey, don't grieve for your dead family. Like,
No,
that's fucking
The weird
weird
part
and
is
suspicious.
him saying, have faith in May and have faith in me. And it's like, why would you say that to her when we know that May is like killing people? That's such a weird thing to say. Have faith in May.
Yeah,
I don't get that. And that's
it's them trying to give him that sort of ambiguity
Yeah.
of like, oh, maybe he's not such a bad guy because he knew that May didn't do it, and he's trying to be like, hey, Osha, don't be mad at your sister. It's not her fault. But
I don't know.
he doesn't do enough.
They're sleeping.
I don't know. It's not enough.
like, I was listening to a Mr. Charles White talk about the show, and he's like,
God.
he said that, I think he kind of nailed it, is that like the fundamental problem with this show is that no one knows how to communicate. If people had just been clear with their intentions and like what they meant, we could have solved this plot in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is the problem with a lot of writers who
Yeah.
write their story from the back end forward.
Yeah.
Right? Like they've already decided on the conflict and everything is like, how do I fill time and also sort of hint at this conflict?
And,
right?
Yeah.
Which it doesn't help.
It's
Like, what?
I was say it's such a fundamentally, I think, flawed idea to do it from this particular era of the Republic, because what they're doing is called the High Era of the Republic, and it's because it's like,
Have you heard of the High Era?
but it's supposed to be this era where everything is peaceful and happy, and the things that that the Jedi are kind of dealing with are more like natural disasters and high adventure than like the Sith, which is like that could
Okay,
work.
but the Sith is what people know.
Yeah, it's like
Also, like,
I
I don't know. Part of me wants to say like, well, it's the Disney product. It doesn't necessarily adhere to that. But it also kind of feels like when you put it in that light,
Yeah.
I can see it, which is why you have the scene where the senator or whatever is like, I think you Jedi are a little bit too powerful. You're not like just, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. You're like some kind of like, you know, power hungry cult masquerading as our protectors and shit, right?
yeah.
And it's like, okay, I get it. Like, he doesn't know about like Sith. No one has even imagined what a dark Jedi could look like. You know? Like somebody who uses the Force for not good? Like, nah. They don't know what that is yet.
Right.
I'm dead. I'm
Oh
alive.
wow, you're alive.
Holy shit. He only took out most of my health?
Shit. Get up.
Fuck, man. Attack animations in this game are so long. I'll see an attack coming and then just not quite have the, like, I'll have already committed to an attack.
Ah, fuck.
We're
Fuck.
dead. We're dead. Using it. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Nah, no.
I'm gonna just break him.
Yeah, do it. Good job.
Oh, what an asshole.
Right?
But yeah, I don't know. This is what I mean. Like that's how I go in on shit like this. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna watch something and I end up in a situation where I'm like, this has redeemable ideas. It's like, what about it works? What about it doesn't work? What were they going for, and how can we turn that into something that shows promise?
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Should I come down there with you?
Yeah, that'd be very helpful, thank you. Oh, hey. No, no, no.
Goddamn, I can't quite one-shot some of these. Where are we? What do we do? Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
But just like going in on something that I know is like bad or trying to find redeemable qualities, I don't know, it's not quite my jam.
Sure.
Like I freaking going into that show already, I had no hopes for its prospects.
Yeah.
And then
You had
like,
no expectations and still you were disappointed. Yeah.
and I knew it was gonna happen. Every fucking time we were like, you know, oh, that wasn't very good, or like, that was kind of stupid. And then somebody would say, well, let's give it one more. Like next week, we'll watch next week's episode, and then we'll you know, figure out from there. And I knew every time I was gonna get one more gamed. Every time. And of course it happened. Okay, so we gotta go this way, right?
Yeah. Do not fall down, please.
Oh, that's you. Lester was already over here.
Nah. Good job.
There's also a orb on that ledge.
There's a porb over here.
Whoa.
Poor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And
Ah!
It's like... for the same reason, like, I don't know that I'm down to watch Andor, you know?
Got my vote.
Like, we could go on and on. We could take a hardcore breakdown of, the Acolyte, right?
yeah.
And you know what? Maybe I'd be half willing to do that, because the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, yeah, okay, there are thoughts here, but like, I don't know. It feels like it doesn't even feel like a corporate meddling situation, because nothing was like, okay, well, we can't fit this idea together because we have to make room for this shit, you know?
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
So it's just kind of like, I don't know, was it just like poorly handled? Was it poorly written?
Did that's...
They had these, like, somebody was the idea guy. Somebody put it together enough to be like, I've got thoughts for what could be interesting for this story, and then no one knew how to make it happen.
Right. And it's like, that's the thing that fascinates me about this show. It's so weird to watch something that just doesn't have, I don't know, a point. Like,
And that's kind of the opposite of where I'm coming at. Like, it has a point. It has a story it wants to tell. It just has no idea how to get there. Right? So this is not my first fucking Star Wars related rodeo with this. I'll be real with you, right?
sure.
We must.
I've actually been down this road twice before with different Star Wars products. Right?
Wait, which ones?
Like, so way back when, we're talking about before even, like before Disney buying Lucasfilm was even a concept that people could have dreamed of, right?
Uh-huh.
like, I watched the original trilogy and I was like, how would I, like, quote unquote, fix the prequels, right?
Okay.
Like, if I had to just with the blueprint of nothing but the original trilogy, right?
Yeah.
How would I put together a prequel trilogy, right?
Uh-huh.
And I kind of played around with that idea a little bit, but one of the concepts, like I talked to a friend of ours about this way back then, right?
Okay, sure.
And I had started the write-up because we were rewatching the original Star Wars trilogy, right?
Yeah.
And I started the write-up in my brain and physically in Notepad
No.
some shit of like
that's fair.
what could be done, right?
Yeah.
Be impressed.
Before finishing Return of the Jedi, and I got a little fucking depressed after that because I had this idea for how you would do the setup of Luke's father and all that, right?
Yeah.
And there's a cactar around here. To the left? Let's deal with this guy first. Don't go too far ahead. You hit man further down the fucking hallway. You wanna like just shoot this guy with your gun, buddy?
Is that gonna push him? Okay, there we go.
I think that cactar just started moving.
Fuck. Going.
Nope, he's right there. Yeah, you keep using that 1,000 needles.
Good job. Nice.
Hell yeah. And then fucking Lucas in friggin' Return of the Jedi drops the line about not only that Luke and Leia were siblings, but like Obi-Wan says something about them being twins, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I can't even remember what my original thought about it was, but I remember hearing that line and just despair. It's like, well, that was... That kind of gets tarnished a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Because my... Here's a little nitpick, right? And I think this is kind of taking me back to it. My problem is, right? Leia acts in one of the... There's a butthole over here.
Yeah.
Do we need to break that?
Yeah. We need to
Yeah.
break 3 different buttholes.
All right, well, let's break this butthole before we move on. Leia kind of acts like she knew her mother. And I
Yeah.
think they kind of retcon that eventually to be like she's not talking about her birth mother.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know.
seems, I don't know, odd.
It does, and I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this whole idea for like, okay, what if so like Leia would have to be the older sibling, right?
Yeah.
And she kind of grew up with Anakin and knowing that her mother was the queen and probably that she fell in love with this Jedi and how all that came to be, and maybe we leave off some of the like, I know it's probably controversial to say now, right? But I don't know, the whole thing of like love and desire is forbidden feels odd.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I really don't like that.
I've never been a fan of that concept, so I kind of wanted to write around that. Like,
Yeah, no, that's
Why
fair.
can't Anakin Skywalker just be a regular ass family man? You know,
That was a simple matter.
like,
Barely even worth the
I
trouble.
don't know.
Well, it's especially dumb in light of the fact that what ultimately redeems Vader, Luke's love for his father. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a dumb idea that it's just like everyone's just acting all very stiff and emotionless, because it's like, well, they kind of, I mean, you look at Obi-Wan, he doesn't. Like, classic, he smiles, he jokes, he's prone to actually bursting out into anger too. Like,
Sure.
they're only human, and acting.
I mean, I guess like original series Obi-Wan is
Yeah.
a little bit more.
He's reserved. Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
calm and serene.
But he's
never-
like at the end of his life. He's at the end of his training,
yeah,
end of his character arc, like Jack Garland.
yeah.
But
Oh God. But I'd always found it weird that the prequels decided to do that, and I didn't
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. But like, so I had the whole concept of that, and then like sometime around Luke's birth and him, not like fucking midichlorians and shit. Like maybe there doesn't have to be an exact measurement, but like it always seemed to me like they can tell when somebody else is strong with the Force.
Yeah,
Like fucking Vader's just chilling on the fucking in the space station, right? And then friggin' Obi-Wan shows up and he's just like, whoa, I feel him, you know?
right. Yeah,
So it's like Luke is born, and what if he's just like, you know, Vader's like, holy shit, this kid's got it. He's stronger in the Force than, you know, I was 10 years above his age.
yeah. Okay,
You know,
sure.
whatever. I don't know.
No, but sure, I like that.
But then they ended up being twins, and I didn't further explore that concept because, fuck.
And here's the thing that like people tend to forget. Like,
Get out of there!
oh fudge, I was not able to get out of there. You know,
Lester, this time you're the one with 7 potions.
oh, he's down. You know, I'm just.
I got it.
Okay. Thank you. He's almost.
Fuck's sake!
Yeah, he just waddled over to you. There was nothing I could do.
I got you.
I'm dead.
Get up. Ow.
Nice.
Nice, got me up just in time to.
There you go. Habit's king.
I have mana.
Right. I can't block a red. Yeah, but like here's the thing that people tend to forget about like even the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Lucas was also writing that shit by the seat of his pants. A lot of people look at like him doing that in like the original or the prequels and like he shouldn't have done that. He should have planned things out. But it's like
Yeah.
no, that
He
happened.
never did. Which is why it ended up like that.
Yeah.
Like, I could just imagine, like,
Keep your guard up. Whatever you
Lucas having this whole fucking thing of, like, oh, well, you know, I said that whole thing about there being another, and I scrapped that whole idea of Luke's sister, and so,
Right.
what if Luke's sister is Leia?
Yeah.
What if, you know, they're supposed to be twins. I think it's not in Return of the Jedi that he says they're twins. I think it's in Empire.
Who knows where it'll strike right now?
And then he has to follow through on that with Return.
Yeah.
And then, of course, then the fucking prequels happens, and it's like, well, now we're committed to that idea.
Yeah. Just throw a fucking wrench into everyone's plans. Up. Get up. I only got 1 potion left, so
Same.
I'll try to build up
You,
some.
Okay, well,
cast
if it goes under, it's gonna just go for me automatically by default.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
so-
assume that.
Yes, yeah,
I'm
it's a-
dead.
Can I get to you? I can.
I don't know that you should be the one to.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Here, I'm gonna whack this guy. Oh, damn.
I'm going in. Okay.
It's open. Now's our chance.
Alright, now's our chance. I'm gonna hit him. Slap!
Now, throw that rock.
Oh, he's disappeared.
Oh, fudge!
He's back. I'm gonna just kill him.
Yeah, no, kill him. Thank you. Good job.
Hooray!
The second time was after the Disney trilogy.
No. Okay. Fair. Alright, fair.
But even that turned out to be too much of a mess, and I didn't care.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'd have to be tempted to, at least with something like the Acolyte, it's contained, and you don't have to worry about 3 to 6 other movies, you know?
Yeah, and
that fucking, even just the Disney trilogy itself is just such a mess.
yeah.
It's not fixable within its own continuity.
And I do have some ideas of how they could fix it aside from just like structural issues. It's like there's ways to make some of these characters just already more likable.
What are we talking about?
The Acolyte.
Okay.
Yeah, there's ways to make them more personable, more likable, without fundamentally changing the story too much. I think it's you know it's frustrating. Like, I watched this and it's just like, I could see where you could maybe do some of that. Like,
Sure.
whatever.
I don't know that I 100% agree, but I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah. Alright, can we take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back.
There's been too much pain. Just walk away. Just walk away. Just walk away. And there will be an end to the horror.